Hi, it's Pank from HnO Paris, France. I hope you're well, and today I want to talk about how to listen. It's quite interesting to observe that actually during the end of the years where people are in different family meeting, we can observe that it's quite difficult to listen. Not hear someone, but listen someone. Because a lot of time, what is listening? Listening is an effort that we need to take inside ourselves. It's a posture with someone who wants to talk about something, perhaps give a very important aspect of his emotion, life, or cognitive process. And at this moment, we are in a posture where we have a responsibility. A lot of time we forget that we are in a position that we can say to the people who talk with us, no, I don't want to listen to you. I don't have the mind about that. I don't care about what you will say. And yeah, I know it's quite difficult because a lot of time people like to show to the other that they take care about them, but a lot of time it's not real. We don't take time to just have enough energy to just accept what the other wants to explain. Perhaps he just wants to have someone who hear him but not listen him. Because when we are in the listen mode, we just take care about what he will say. We just think about that, feel what he explained, and we have some question. We want to have more details, or sometime we go in other way to understand what he live, what he believe, what he feel about the main problem. But a lot of people dislike this way of listening because they just want to have someone who stay there and just accepts whatever he will tell. And at this moment, you are in a kid's posture. In transactional analysis, we can be a child. And it's this moment where parents will explain something and you are in child state and just wait and say, yeah, okay, yeah, I understand, okay, I will do my best, and so on. But in our conversation, our communication, we know that we can now, as adults, just say, no, I just want to talk about that, or what you explain didn't interest me. So yeah, it could be difficult for our systemic way of living, because if when someone wants to just share his feeling, talk about that, and you say, no, I'm not interested about that because I know what you will say, or I don't care because I have my own problem, I have my own way of thinking about what happened actually, so I have not enough energy about that. Because when we are a listener, we need to use a lot of energy, and we are not unlimited about energy. So we need to choose where we will put our energy and with who we want to give this energy. One interesting point is that when we want to meet someone, perhaps at this moment we are able to say to ourselves, okay, I will be the listener of this friend or family member. But when we are at the meeting, we are not in the state of mind where you can be able to listen, because perhaps you have less energy, perhaps you have a text, a message on your phone, and at this moment you interrupt your thinking pattern and your listener posture, and you just close yourself to the problem, the message, and stuff like that. We can just take our responsibilities when we talk with people, when we are interested, and we know that in communication we need to create a rapport. We need to have something that create inside ourselves an energy, a need, a desire to listen the other, to be interested by him. But a lot of people don't know how to communicate. They just want to talk, to share, and they don't care about what the other can think about that. So I think more and more, and in our daily life, it's important to say to people, no, I don't want to talk, I don't want to listen, I want to share something, I want to ask something about your problem, I just to have an interaction, I just want to have a communication with you, but I don't want to be the one who just stay here and just accept or just take all the content you need to put out of yourself. A lot of end of the year's party or meeting have a lot of tension because people don't talk about what they want, and more of that, they don't want to create some tension or problem in family, for example, but they never say, I don't want to talk about that, I don't want to listen about this, because we know, and actually with different problem we can have worldwide, like the COVID and stuff like that, we know it's a real problem in family. Some people are pro-vax, other one are anti-vax and stuff like that, and we need to have a posture, create a decision, and accept that if I listen someone, it's because I want to take care about what he will say, but I don't want to be a passive listener, but an active one. And I want the guy who communicate, who express himself, can be able to accept that I did agree, but more of that, accept that I want to have more details, or perhaps I can just say, no, it's okay, I understand what you mean, and it's over. To be a good listener, it's very interesting because in our society where everybody wants to show themselves without any contradictory injunction, or we know like that on YouTube or in Instagram and stuff like that, we just want to give something, share something, but a lot of time we are not able to accept the feedback about what we say. We just want people hear about something, not listen, or if they listen, we want passive one. But what is interesting between humans? It's what we are agree about, but what we are disagree about. Because we can think about what we are disagree. It doesn't mean that we will agree with him or change our mind, but it's always interesting for our cognitive mind to just say, oh, okay, we can think like that, because for that we need to be in our listener state, we need to ask questions, and we need to have someone who wants to communicate, give some precise points, and give some answer about what we ask. So to be a listener, it's a very active part in NLP, is the pace part, and the pace part is the most important one, more than the lead one, because we have a lot of possibilities to open in different way and to have interesting information and go where we want after that. If you have some question, just let me know, and like every day, just take what is good for you. Take care. Bye bye.